Today, Eunwoo took the time to make a short visit to FROMM, a place that often becomes an emotional meeting point between himself and the fans. Even though his time is limited, Eunwoo still leaves a meaningful moment by leaving a heartfelt voice message. "I'm leaving now, see you, I love you, see you." During the visit, Eunwoo looked relaxed but warm. He said he missed Dongdongi, the name of his beloved dog, and asked his fans how they were doing, if they had eaten and were doing well. He also revealed that he was busy with a busy filming schedule without stopping. Not only that, Eunwoo also paid extra attention by reminding, "It's going to rain tomorrow, don't forget to dress warmly." That simple sentence once again shows the caring and thoughtful side of her that always makes fans feel close and loved. Eunwoo's concern for his fans is also evident from his activities on Instagram today. He reshared a number of Insta stories from fans, including from Indonesia, Brazil, and several other countries, as a form of appreciation for the love that continues to flow from around the world. The warm and loving figure of Eunwoo always manages to leave a deep impression, both in direct meetings and through simple messages full of meaning. It didn't take many words for Eunwoo to touch the hearts of his fans. Every visit, every greeting, even just the sound he leaves in a place like FROMM, always manages to create a wave of emotion among fans who long for his presence in person. The short moment today also immediately became a hot discussion on social media. Hashtags such as #Eunwoo, #FROMM, and #LoveEunwoo began to rise on timelines, signaling how much his brief presence meant to many. Many fans reshared footage of his voice message, as well as flooding the comments with gratitude and love. Eunwoo himself is known to never let go of paying attention to his fans, even in the midst of the extraordinary busy life he is living. Currently, he is known to be involved in a fairly intense filming project, but still takes the time to be physically and emotionally present for the fans who have always been loyal to support him. An Indonesian fan wrote, "With just one voice, Eunwoo can make my day brighter. Thank you for reminding us to eat and dress warmly. We love you too." The warmth is also what makes his figure not only an idol, but also an entertainer who is able to calm many hearts. Today's short visit is not just about physical presence, but about the unbroken inner connection between Eunwoo and his fans around the world. And like the message, "See you soon," the fans will continue to wait, in the warmth of love and longing that never goes out. Even though it was only a few minutes, Eunwoo's presence at FROMM today felt so meaningful. The fans who happened to be around the location described a calm but full of emotion atmosphere. There was no excessive cheering, only a look full of love and a smile that could not be hidden when watching the figure they had always admired appear before them. Some fans said they were moved to hear Eunwoo's voice directly through the recorded message he left. Her soft voice that said, "I'm leaving now, see you, I love you, see you," became a meaningful homesick consolation. Many of them recorded the moment and shared it on social media, creating an emotional wave that spread to different countries. Shortly after leaving FROMM, Eunwoo also updated her Instagram. He reshared stories from fans, some of whom came from Indonesia, Brazil, Thailand, and the Philippines. The story contains expressions of gratitude and emotion for the small but deep attention given by Eunwoo. This reaction is proof that a sincere message of love, however brief, is capable of crossing the boundaries of language and distance. One fan from Brazil wrote, "Eunwoo always reminds us to take care of ourselves, even when she herself is busy and exhausted. He is the source of our strength." In a world of stressful entertainment and hectic schedules, figures like Eunwoo serve as a reminder that sincerity still exists. He is not only known for his visuals and talent, but also for his big heart and consistent care for his fans. Today's visit may be over, but the message left behind will live on in the hearts of fans. They believed, as he always said, "See you," and they will wait patiently and lovingly until that time comes. For many fans, this day will be one of those memories that they will continue to keep close to their hearts. Not because of the grandeur of the event or the length of time spent, but because of the simple warmth of someone they love, who chooses to be present even if only for a moment in the midst of a fast-paced world. Some fans even refer to this moment as a surprise gift that comes at a time when they are in need of spirit. In the midst of a tiring daily routine, Eunwoo's voice and presence felt like a strengthening hug. His simple but meaningful messages about staying healthy, eating on time, and wearing warm clothes in the rain show how much he knows and cares about his fans. In fact, when he himself admitted that he was exhausted because of the non-stop filming schedule, he did not forget to insert small attention for others. It is this trait that makes Eunwoo not only loved as an artist, but respected as a person. By late afternoon, comments of support continued to flow in a rush on her Instagram uploads. Many wrote messages of encouragement, wished him health, and wished him to remain strong and happy in the midst of his busy life. Some international fan bases immediately held special hashtags as a form of appreciation, such as #ThankEunwoo and #SaveTripEunwoo, which enlivened the X platform and Instagram. Today's story once again proves that love between artists and fans is not always measured by the magnitude of the event or the length of time spent together. Sometimes just one voice, one heartfelt greeting, and one reminder to wear a jacket in the rain, that's more than enough to warm thousands of hearts around the world. And when the cloudy sky starts to hang, like Eunwoo said, the fans will now greet him with a smile, because they know even behind the gray clouds, there is a soft voice that says, "I love you. Bye." As the night begins to fall, the warm euphoria from the brief moment with Eunwoo has yet to subside. Timelines on various social media are still filled with snippets of video, sound, and photos from his visit at FROMM this afternoon. Although not all fans were able to attend in person, they still felt approached through Eunwoo's touching messages and attention. Fans from around the world shared stories about how Eunwoo's message gave them a new lease on life. Some are struggling with work, some are facing exams, some are simply tired of the routine of life. However, a single voice that says, "I love you, see you soon," is able to be a small light that amplifies their steps and the fan community. Many likened Eunwoo's presence to spring, calm, gentle but full of life. It doesn't have to be present every day, but every time it comes, it brings hope and warmth that lasts a long time. One of the comments a fan from South Korea wrote, "Eunwoo is not just a star on the screen. He is like an old friend who always comes in when we need, then says, 'Everything will be fine.'" While from Indonesia, a fan wrote, "Even though we didn't meet in person, it was like being hugged from afar. Thank you for always being there, even if only by voice." As night goes on and the city lights begin to turn on, many close the day with gratitude. They feel loved, cared for, and appreciated, not as a faceless crowd, but as individuals who matter to someone named Eunwoo. And though he was gone, his last message hung sweetly in the air, leaving behind an unspoken but well-understood promise that he would return. I don't know when, I don't know where, but the fans know when hearts are connected, separation is only temporary. Because behind "see you soon," there is always a longing that keeps love alive. In the quiet middle of the night, many fans were still awake, listening to the voicemail, listening to the soft tone of his voice, and rereading the harrowing comments that filled the post regarding Eunwoo's visit today. For them, this is not just an ordinary day. It is a day that creates memories, a day that reaffirms how deep the bond is between an idol and the people who love him unconditionally. Many began writing digital letters to Eunwoo, expressing gratitude, hope, and prayer. Some write them in the form of poems, some in the form of diaries, and some make beautiful illustrations of the fleeting moments of the day, all aimed at one figure who has brought warmth with just a momentary presence.